Let me start with this. God's presence has a lot of different characteristics. We know that no matter what, God's presence is near us. Well, Psalm 139 says he is behind and before us. Psalm 16 says he's continually before me. He's at my right hand. Jeremiah 23, God talks about being near and not a God that's far off. And he says, can a man even hide himself that I don't see him? He's always there. He's always seeing you. And of course, Deuteronomy and Joshua, we hear the wonderful verses, I will never leave you or forsake you. And so we know this concept that God is near us. That is true. And his presence is near us. And we also know that his presence is in us. So we see in 1 Corinthians 3 that that the Spirit of God dwells in us. And we also know that he is also everywhere. We see in Psalm 139 later, where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you're there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost, you get where I'm going with this? No matter where I go, you're there. And then Numbers 14 says, the whole earth is filled with his glory. And his glory is attached to him, is his presence. We hear in Genesis, he's walking in the garden. That's his presence. And we see the point of the tabernacle was for his presence to dwell. The point of the temple was for his presence to dwell. The point of, at the end in Revelation, he says, behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. And of course, the Christmas season is his presence. Bring forth a son and call him Jesus, for he shall save their sins. But he also says in Isaiah, the parallel verse to Matthew 1:21, Isaiah 7:14, behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call him name Emmanuel, which is God with us.